Welcome to the posing guide. This is number 1, starting on baby's back. So you have your baby wrapped up in their little blanket and you're going to lay them down into the center of the well that you have made under the blanket. Just gradually take this wrap off them because they're going to feel that temperature change. So make sure that those hands are nice and warm, that the room is nice and warm. And then it hopefully won't cause them to startle too much or be disturbed. As you gradually take their wrap off or their blanket, whatever it is that you've got around them, just slightly position their arms and into where they're going to be. Don't be surprised if they decide to fling an arm out or back, and just everything is done in a slow process. So just place the hand back over their chest or place the arm back up over their head. Everything just done very, very slowly. In order to have the baby's legs raised and knees up, feet up, they're going to need extra support under the bottom. And likewise, you're going to want to raise their head up as well. And so place a couple of cloths underneath the lower posing blankets, and that will help to just bring their chin closer towards their chest, and this will give them that curled up, lovely little tucked position for your photos. So that's your first photo. Now, to change it up just a little bit for another photo while your baby is laying on their back, you can just bring their legs up a little higher, or you can cross their feet over a bit more. Change the position of their head, bringing it slightly more to the light. And when you're changing position of your baby's head, you're only slightly encouraging it to turn. No large movements. We're talking fractions, and very gently. You're never ever wanting to overforce anything. Where I have had to grab my baby's head, I've had to do that because this is a posing doll. But for yourself, to turn your baby's head, just cup the head with your hand, the palm of your hands, and just raise a little tiny bit and then turn. And at this point, your baby is ready for another photo. Now, another option for posing on their back while they're on their back, now that your baby's head is already turned, put both arms up, making sure that hands are kept close to the baby's head so that they're not sprung out. This is all about being in a little curled ball and showing just how curly they are. So now we're ready for another photo, and this time take it from the side. Whilst they're on their back and you've taken that photo, if you raise their feet up and sole to sole, just place their feet. Sometimes they will actually hold this position all by themselves, but this is a great opportunity to get a detailed shot. So from a detailed shot, you just want to cover across their bottom, because what you're going to do is actually photograph their feet. So this time, just grab one of your wraps or scarves or blankets and just tuck it slightly around the body, just around the base. And you're going to photograph directly at the feet, looking up towards the baby's head. When you photograph their feet, just make sure that the feet, if you can, have them ever so slightly to the side, so that even though your baby's head is going to be blurry and out of focus, you'll still be able to see the shape of the head and the details slightly. And with this in mind, it's nice if you can see the feet and you can see the head in the background, and not with a foot up your baby's nose, for example, or anything like that. And don't forget that details are important, so if their feet need to be adjusted, now's the time to do it. So now that you're finished, you can take the wrap off, gently lay your baby's legs back down again, and we'll get ready to transition to the side.